Across the vast oceans of our world lies a mystery that has puzzled mankind for over 2,000 years. The lost city of Atlantis, an ancient empire spoken of with awe, fear, and fascination. Some believe it was a civilization of immense power, blessed with technology far beyond its time. Others insist it was nothing more than a myth, a parable crafted to warn future generations. Yet the legend of Atlantis refuses to fade, resurfacing again and again in books, films, and the dreams of explorers. Tonight, we journey deep into this enigma, uncovering the myths, the history, and the truths that surround the most famous lost city of all time. The story of Atlantis begins not with explorers or sailors, but with one of history's greatest philosophers, Plato. Around 360 BC, in his dialogues Timaeus and Critias, Plato described a civilization so powerful and advanced that it challenged the gods themselves. He spoke of an island larger than Libya and Asia combined, situated beyond the Pillars of Hercules, what we now call the Strait of Gibraltar. According to Plato, Atlantis was rich in resources, its people ambitious, its empire vast. But he also warned of their arrogance, their greed, and their corruption. And then came the punishment. In a single day and night of misfortune, Atlantis was swallowed by the sea, never to be seen again. Was this an allegory, a political message, or the echo of a real catastrophe? The debate still rages on. Plato did not describe a simple island. He described a utopia, a city built in concentric circles of land and water, each ring connected by mighty canals and guarded by grand walls. Its temples shone with gold, silver, and orichalcum, a mysterious metal said to glow with fiery brilliance. Towers rose high above the seas, bridges spanned across glittering waters, and ships filled the harbors in endless numbers. Atlantis, he said, was blessed with fertile lands, exotic animals, and a society that flourished in knowledge and innovation. But in his tale, this greatness carried within it the seeds of downfall. The higher they rose, the harder they would eventually fall. Where exactly was Atlantis? That single question has fueled centuries of speculation. Some believe it lies beneath the waves of the Atlantic Ocean, just as Plato described. Others point toward the island of Santorini, devastated by a volcanic eruption that shook the ancient world. There are claims that the Bahamas, with their underwater formations known as the Bimini Road, are remnants of the lost city. Even Antarctica has been suggested, its icy wilderness hiding ruins of a forgotten empire. Each theory is compelling, yet none have provided undeniable proof. The location of Atlantis remains one of history's greatest unsolved mysteries. Science offers a more cautious explanation. Throughout history, entire civilizations have been wiped away by disasters of unimaginable scale. Volcanic eruptions, earthquakes, and tsunamis have erased mighty kingdoms in a single moment. Could Atlantis be nothing more than the memory of one such event preserved in myth? Modern researchers point to real catastrophes: the eruption of Thera in the Aegean Sea, or the flooding of coastal lands after the last ice age. Perhaps Atlantis is not a single city, but a combination of stories woven together across generations until fact and fiction became indistinguishable. But Atlantis is more than just a tale of grandeur. It is a mystery that continues to inspire exploration. Imagine standing before ruins that whisper of a lost civilization, their walls etched with symbols we can no longer understand. These ancient stones tell us stories of ambition, downfall, and a society that may have once flourished far beyond its time. Could these underwater echoes truly be remnants of the fabled empire? Or are they nature's illusions, tricking us into believing in myths long forgotten? The legend of a great land swallowed by water is not exclusive to the Greeks. Across the globe, countless cultures tell similar tales. The Mayans spoke of cities destroyed by floods. Ancient Egyptians revered stories of lands lost beneath the waves. Hindu scriptures describe the submergence of Dvaraka, the city of Lord Krishna. Even in Norse and Celtic traditions, echoes of a drowned world can be found. Could all these myths point to a shared memory of ancient floods? Or do they simply reflect humanity's eternal fear of the ocean, the power of water to create and to destroy? Atlantis may remain hidden beneath the ocean, but in popular imagination, it thrives. Writers have placed it at the heart of science fiction adventures. Painters have reimagined it as a glittering utopia, and filmmakers have turned it into a symbol of mystery and magic. From Disney's animated worlds to modern blockbusters like Aquaman, Atlantis continues to captivate audiences. In novels and video games, it is reinvented endlessly, sometimes as a utopian paradise, sometimes as a dark and fallen empire. Atlantis has transcended history. It is no longer just a lost city, it is an idea, a canvas on which every generation paints its own version of wonder. Despite centuries of failure, the search for Atlantis has never ceased. From medieval monks to modern archaeologists, from treasure hunters to scientists armed with submarines and satellites, the hunt continues. Today, technology allows us to peer deeper into the oceans than ever before. Sonar scans reveal mysterious structures. Satellite images uncover strange patterns hidden in the seabed. Could these be the final clues to a lost empire? Or are they simply natural formations that trick the human eye? Every discovery renews the hope that perhaps, one day, Atlantis will rise again, if not from the sea, then from the pages of history. In today's world, the search for Atlantis has transformed into an extraordinary quest, fueled not only by curiosity, but also by cutting-edge science and modern technology. Around the globe, explorers and researchers set sail into the most mysterious corners of the ocean, guided by advanced satellites, powerful sonar scanners, and deep-sea drones that dive where no human has ever gone before. Inside research vessels, scientists carefully study glowing digital maps, analyzing every unusual ridge or sunken structure that could hint at a lost civilization. 4. Onboard research vessels. Teams of scientists study glowing digital maps, analyzing every shadow and ridge beneath the waves, searching for signs of lost structures or ancient coastlines. For them, Atlantis is not just a story whispered through time, it is a living mystery, a puzzle that could rewrite human history. Every discovery, no matter how small, fuels the belief that beneath the endless blue waters, the ruins of a forgotten civilization may still be waiting. And with every wave that crashes against their ships, the question grows louder. Are we finally close to uncovering the truth about Atlantis? What if Atlantis was never meant to be found? What if its true purpose was not to describe a real city, but to teach a timeless lesson? Plato may have used Atlantis as a warning, a tale of human ambition outpacing wisdom. It is the story of how power, when abused, leads to downfall. In this sense, Atlantis is every empire that has ever fallen. Rome, Babylon, and countless others share its fate. The myth of Atlantis forces us to look inward, to question the fragility of our own civilization. If we too reach too far, could we also sink beneath the waves of time? And so, as the waves crash endlessly upon the shore, the legend of Atlantis remains suspended between myth and history. Was it a city of gods, or simply a dream woven by philosophers? Perhaps the truth lies buried deep beneath the oceans, waiting for the day humanity is ready to discover it. But one thing is certain: Atlantis is more than a story. It is a vision of what humanity can achieve, and a warning of how easily it can be lost. It calls us to look beyond the surface of our world, to search the depths of our oceans, and even the depths of ourselves. Atlantis reminds us that civilizations may rise and fall, but their echoes remain, guiding us, haunting us, inspiring us. This is not just the end of a legend. It is the beginning of an eternal journey, one that continues as long as we dare to ask, what lies beyond the horizon?